Welcome back, class. Here is an artwork I'd like you to take a look at for a moment and just think, what is this made of? What could this possibly be made of? At first, to me, it looked like a drawing. Sometimes people think it does look like a painting, but what it actually is a wire sculpture. So the base of it is made out of wood, and then there's a piece of wire that comes out through here, and it wraps around and bends and keeps on continuing and going all the way around until it makes these two hands intertwined together. So from this point of view, it looks really interesting. But if you imagine turning it on its side, it would actually look really strange. You would just see just like this wire sticking out of one side like that. So what we're going to be doing today is making wire sculptures, and it's the art of using line and only line today, really. Here's an idea that I got from two different artists. So both of them, I like you to think about like comparing and contrasting, and which is something that you do in reading classes all the time, but it's also something that you should be doing in art as well. So if you think about what things look similar, what is similar about these? So thinking along those lines, what is similar? You can see that they're both artists made ostriches. Both artists have the ostriches that are moving. These are moving and this one is moving. But both of them went about it in a very different way. This artist used one wire and then added a whole bunch here and a whole bunch here, where this artist took the wire, twisted and wrapped it and twisted and wrapped it until it made this ostrich and this ostrich and this ostrich. There's only one ostrich here. There's many in this one. So there's many different ways, of course, of making art using the same materials, wood and wire, but doing it in a very different style, which I love. So what is a continuous line sculpture? It means you only get one wire and then you have to bend it and use it almost like a drawing with a pencil, but not using an eraser ever. So let's take a look at what that looks like. If this artist started the wire over here by starting with the trunk, looping it around, coming around, making one ear, there's another ear on the back, coming around the back, going and making the front leg, making the back leg, making the front and leg now, and then making the back leg and coming up and twisting and ending with the mouth. Incredible. It starts here, it ends here, and there's a lot of action that happens in the middle. So a continuous line sculpture, it's a really good idea to draw it out first and get your idea because you're using that pencil to kind of plan and then not using an eraser. But today I'll show you how to do it in a little bit different way. But we'll be making a continuous line sculpture. Here's another continuous line sculpture where it starts here, comes around, and then ends over here. And you can just imagine by looking at it, you can even pause the video about how that artist comes around, boop, and then ends the sculpture. Here's another one that has a lot of meaning to it. Again, if you looked at the sculpture from this side or from this side angle, it would just look like a line sticking out of there. But when you turn it to the front side like this, you can see how that comes out and does all of its artwork and drawing skills, and then comes all the way back down and connects. I love that. And you can think about what's happening for you in this picture. That's a question that I'm asking in class as well. Now, here we go. Go ahead and watch the demonstration and we can do some continuous line wire time. We're going to capture a human in motion. So what we're going to be all making in class is a human. After you get your human made, then you have to decide what is your human going to be doing. And that's the story you will be telling in your artwork. Thanks for watching, friends. Bye.